Duterte confesses he molested their maid as a teen.
Here's a summary of the article.
President Rodrigo Duterte bears details of the supposed incident before a large crowd in Kidapawan City, as he attacked the Catholic Church for its abuses. Getting jolted by statements of President Rodrigo Duterte is nothing new to Filipinos, but the Philippine chief arguably broke his own shock meter when he admitted in a public address that he molested his family's maid when he was a teenager. Duterte made the revelation before a large crowd at the provincial gymnasium in Kidapawan City, Cotabato, on Saturday, December 29, as he again lambasted the Catholic Church for criticizing him and his policies when it was not exactly faultless. After berating the fictional Padre Damaso in José Rizal's Noli Me Tangere and the American priest arrested in Biliran for committing abuses against women and children, respectively, Duterte segued into his confession to a priest when he was a freshman at the Ateneo de Davao. Duterte then told the priest he went back to the maid and I tried to insert my finger. Responding to the priest's question, Duterte claimed the maid was closing her eyes, fast asleep the whole time. The president made the remark a day after the social weather stations released its latest survey results showing Duterte enjoying a very good +60 net satisfaction rating in December, higher than his rating in September.
This post received a score of 9,757, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Doesn't really matter when half the country will cheer you on and the other half will stay silent for fear of being shot and having drugs planted on you.
I have heard that his obsession with going after drug dealers is that a good deal of his political opposition is funded by drug money. He isn't only killing off drug dealers but his political rivals' funding.
Given that his family is also involved with the drug trade, I'd say it's also getting rid of the competition. Greater than in the same speech, the president's tirade did not just end with the Catholic Church but extended to the Holy Trinity and Jesus Christ himself. He dismissed the Holy Trinity as silly and Jesus as unimpressive, as he chose to die on the cross rather than just zap to oblivion all his foes. Naughty onion.
Tyrant, despot, murderer, now rapist. Got a real winner of a leader there. So of course Trump respects him.
And once again, I remember how fortunate I am to live in Canada.
The rest of the world is a fucking mess of death and misery. Let's go back to fighting on the ice rink.
Native people in Canada.
Yeah, they didn't, and still don't have it great.
That's a disgusting story. Maybe he can try to at least make sure it doesn't happen to the hundreds of thousands of Filipino women working abroad as maids or domestically.
I'm sure the employers in the Middle East will see to it that they are treated with dignity.
Well, again on his part, though, he can make sure embassies have resources, ideally some level of political pressure on those countries if possible, etc.
Gulf states at human rights, lol.
Of course, but given the option of bending over and taking it, or trying to do something however minimal.
Except there's nothing that can be done against people in corrupt countries employing poor Filipinos. Tweet from Trump saying he admires him in 10.9.8.
Trump, as a teen, I did it last week.
Trump, I am better at it. I am the best. All my maids wanted to be touched by me. I grabbed them by the pussy, except I never said I grabbed them by the pussy, and if I did say I'd grab them by the pussy, that would have been fine anyway, but I never said I'd grab them by the pussy, but I'm the best at grabbing them by the pussy, believe me. I didn't do it. Hillary grabs all the pussies in the world. With Obama. They still can't grab them as good as me. My maids love it when I grab them.
Duterte has a finger but mine is bigger. True.
What the fuck is with this guy? Why does he just confess to some more dumb shit every other month? Watching him is almost as strange as watching Trump, but often a lot more dark.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.